Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button down below and join us. I talk about lots of things on this YouTube station, including the reselling community. I do videos on other YouTubers that do YouTube and sell on eBay, Amazon, Poshmark, Etsy, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. And I show you other YouTubers where you can learn the reselling business. Even if you're not in the reselling business or don't want to get in the reselling business, a lot of these YouTubers are entertaining and fun to watch, and you can learn a lot from them. I myself am a top rated eBay power seller, and I've been selling on eBay for quite some time now. I make all my own products. I do not source my products from other areas. Some people go to thrift stores, some people go to garage sales, flea markets, Goodwill, whatever the case may be, and they pick up items there and then they flip them online for profit. Like I said in my other videos, if you want to start your own very little small business or make it a big business, you can do so, and you could do so for $0. Today, though, I'm going to be talking about blocking bidders and buyers from your eBay. There are a few reasons why you might want to block a bidder or a buyer from your eBay. One being is if someone messages you about a item that you have for sale, tries to lowball you on the item, and basically talks suspicious about the item, and you would feel uncomfortable of them buying the item, then you can block that bidder or buyer. Another reason to maybe that you would want to block a bidder or a buyer is if you got feedback that was very rude, very derogatory, and just not acceptable. You can block that buyer and bidder from bidding on your things. Now, I want to make it clear here, if you do get feedback from someone that is threatening, derogatory, just off the wall, sometimes eBay will take that bad feedback off, okay? Especially if they use swear words in the feedback or whatever the case may be. eBay usually will take that bad feedback off if they feel it is unreasonable. However, if you have a product and you sell a product and someone leaves a feedback, well, it didn't work, I didn't like it, and that's it, they didn't say anything else. Sometimes it's very hard to get bad feedback off of your eBay. And that is because eBay figures, well, the person just had a bad, just had a bad item, and the feedback was actually earned. So be careful with that, okay? Another reason why you might want to block a bidder and a buyer is if they bought from you before and that you feel they are scamming you now, or feel, you just feel uneasy about the situation. You can actually block that person. Now, once you block a person, they will not be able to bid on your items. They will not be able to buy your buy it now items. It doesn't matter if you have a store or you don't have a store. You don't have to have a store to block a bidder or a buyer. So in order to block a bidder or a buyer, as you can see, I'm on eBay now. On the left-hand side, it says my name. It says daily deals. It says brand outlet, and then it says help and contact. Okay. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to push help and contact, and then that is going to bring up a page that says customer service, and it's going to say, how can we help you today? All you got to do in the search bar is push block. Okay. And automatically a button will pop up. It says you can block a buyer using the button below. So what you would do is you click on that button. Now, I'm not going to show you that because I can't switch screens, but you would click on that button, block a buyer, and then it's going to take you a page that has a comment section, and you're going to put the username of that buyer in there to block them. And they will be blocked. They will be blocked forever. unless you decide to delete them from the blocked list. You can do that by going to the list and just deleting it out of there and then saving it. Okay. You can unblock a buyer if you want to. Like I said, if you want to block a buyer, you click block a buyer. That will bring up a thing, a comment section, a box where you can enter the username. Now, after you block one buyer, if you want to add another username to the block list, then you have to put a comma after the first name and then put the username, the new username you want to block next after the comma. You have to do that each time you go into this little box. You have to put a comma after the username to block a new user. So let's say you have a username of 1989. You would put 1989, and then if you wanted to add another username, 1990, you would put a comma after 1989 and then put 1990 after that and push save, and that will block the buyer. If you just go on there in the box and just put their buyer name, their username in the block box without pushing the comma button after the other blocked users, then it's going to say error and it's not going to allow you to do it. So if you block a bidder that says 1989 and then you want to block another bidder after that, you have to put a comma. When you go back into the box, you got to put a comma and then the new username. Then if you want to block another bidder after that, you would have to put a comma and then the new username, and so on and so forth. Okay? So keep that in mind. And like I said, you can block anybody that you feel uneasy about or that you want to block. And you can also delete people off the block list and they will be able to buy and bid on your items again. So some people might know that, some people might not know that. That's why I'm making this video. Um, I also wanted to say that from my channel you can learn a lot of things. I'm going to be doing some mystery boxes, I think, mystery box openings, maybe some mystery card pack openings like for maybe Pokemon cards, baseball cards, whatever the case may be. I might be doing some mystery box openings coming soon, just so my channel is not boring. I want to keep it active. I don't have many subscribers now, but if you would like to share the video or share my YouTube, you can do so. That would be greatly appreciated. Remember to subscribe and comment down below. If you have any questions or any suggestions, video suggestions, you can leave them in the comments below, and I will try to answer them to the best of my knowledge. Like I said, I'm an eBay seller, but I can also answer other questions, a lot of shipping questions also. I've been doing eBay for a long time now. I'm a top rated power seller, eBay seller. I do not go out and source my other items, but I do because I make my own items. I make jewelry for kids, men and adults, and I make clocks, wall clocks for kids, adults. And that's how I run my eBay. I don't go out and source other products. Occasionally I will go to Goodwill and see if they got something good that might be able to be flipped on eBay for a profit. But usually I don't, usually I don't see anything there. We only have one Goodwill where I am. But I do a lot of videos on other YouTubers that go to garage sales, flea markets, auctions, and things like that. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, even if you're not, you can go to their YouTube channel. And they're very fun and entertaining to watch. A lot of the videos that I do on other YouTubers, they do live auctions on YouTube where they sell items like Christmas items, jewelry, baseball cards, old tactical gear, all kinds of things. Locker nuts, they do a weekly auction. What the Hales, they do a weekly auction and you can bid or buy their items. Um, either for yourself or to flip online if there's enough room there for profit. So make sure you go check out them other YouTubers. I will be doing more videos on more YouTubers coming up. I just wanted to do this video on the blocking and bidding. Again, happy reselling, and I will see you in my next video. Please remember, subscribe, like, and comment.